when to do TVS. Usually, whenever we are doing the pelvic examination of a female or a male, we do TAS, that is trans abdominal scan. But in the case of females, there are certain times when we need to do the TVS only. So one of these is the follicular monitoring. In the cases of infertility, when follicular monitoring has to be done, then TVS produces much better results. Second is the early pregnancy. The gestational structures are visualized earlier in the TVS compared to the TAS and also more clearly. Then when we are doing the pelvic examination and the trans-abdominal scan is not satisfactory, then also we prefer to do TVS. This situation arises when either the female is obese or there are lots of gases inside the intestine or the urinary bladder is empty. So as we introduce the TVS probe into the introitus, the first structure that we encounter is the cervix. So here we can see the cervix. We assess the size of the cervix and if there are any pathological findings inside the cervix. Like in this case, we are seeing a number of small anechoic cysts inside the cervix. These are the Nabothian cysts. So these are benign cysts and nothing to worry about them, and usually they are less than 10 mm in diameter. Most commonly they are 3 to 5 mm in diameter. They are benign, so nothing to worry. Next, as we proceed further, then we see the endocervical canal. We look at the endocervical canal and see if there is any fluid or any other pathology, any mass lesion, etc. inside the endocervical canal. After assessment of the endocervical canal, we maneuver the probe further and we see the complete structure of the uterus here. So we come to see the endometrium. We see the thickness of the endometrium and the echogenicity and its structure. So depending on the time of the menstrual cycle, the variation in the endometrium occurs. We have to note down those variations. Next is when we maneuver the probe to the left, we see the left ovary, and when we maneuver it towards the right, we see the right ovary. We need to calculate the size of the ovary, that is the volume of the ovary, and we need to see the number of follicles inside, the size of the follicles, which keeps varying depending on the time of the menstrual cycle. In the transverse scan, we can see both the ovaries simultaneously, but however, assessment of each ovary separately is better and it gives better results. Visualization is better than assessing both the ovaries simultaneously. Apart from the ovaries, we also look for the adnexa, if there is any adnexal mass, and also the pouch of Douglas, if there is any fluid inside the pouch of Douglas or not. So that completes our TVS examination. Thank you.